Sister, and this is the music room over our garage. I'm really lucky that we have this because I like to come up here and play a lot. I play the ukulele. The chords are a lot different than the guitar though. This is a little recorder that we have. Sometimes I'll do like cover songs on it. This is our amp for our electric guitar, which is over here. And I play electric too, since it's the same thing as acoustic. This is our piano. I took piano lessons when I was younger, but then I quit. This is our keyboard, and I took piano lessons a lot when I was younger, so I have a pretty good understanding of how to read sheet music, but I kind of lost it because I quit when I was like 7. So I can play the intro to a few songs and some full songs, but I know how to play Vienna by Billy Joel, the intro to it. This song is Impossible by James Arthur.
Tell me about the type of music you like.
I like all kinds of music, but when I was little, my dad always played like Green Day and Matchbox 20 because my dad plays guitar and sings. So that's kind of the music that I grew around when I was little. So like I know all those songs today and they're like 90s rock. So I like a lot of like alternative music and new music too, but not really stuff that's on the radio, mainly just like alternative and rock.
What instruments do you play?
I play the piano, the electric guitar, the acoustic guitar, the ukulele, and there's this like little instrument where you can pluck keys. It's called the kalimba, and my grandparents got it for me, so I kind of learned that a little bit.
What's your favorite instrument to play?
Probably the acoustic guitar because it's what I'm used to, and I practice that the most, but I like the piano too. I just wish I was better at it because I could play more songs if I knew more.
What started your love for music?
Well, I don't know. When I was little, I always loved listening to music, and my dad is a musician. He plays the guitar and sings. So when I was little, he would play in the basement, and I'd be playing around him, and I'd always sing with him and just listen to him play guitar. And I always thought it would be so cool to be able to play guitar and sing like that, but I never thought that I could actually sing until I started playing the ukulele, which is the first instrument I ever played, because I originally wanted to get into guitar, but it was so hard for me because when you learn how to play the ukulele, it hurts your fingers to press down on the strings, even though like a ukulele string is way softer than a guitar string. You have to build up calluses to be able to play the chords. So I learned how to play the ukulele, and when I learned, I started singing, and I sang for my grandparents once, and they were like, "Wow, you can sing," and I was like, "I can," and that's when I learned that I could actually kind of sing.
At what age did you learn to sing?
I've always just sang, I guess, to like the radio in the car and stuff. And I remember we used to watch American Idol with my parents, and I would always like sing to the auditions and stuff and sing to the other singers. And my parents would be like, "Shut up. We want to listen to them sing, not you." And then I would always ask them, I'd always sing for my parents and then ask them if it was good, and they'd always say no. So I never thought I could sing well.
Is it still a future goal to be on American Idol?
Yeah, when I was little, I really wanted to be on American Idol, but I don't know. I thought about auditioning this year, but I don't know. I just don't feel like I can sing as well as the other people that are on the show.
Tell me a little bit about the learning process. Did you take any like music lessons or vocal lessons or anything like that?
Yeah, my brothers played the piano for a little bit, and so I wanted to start taking piano lessons too. So my dad signed me up for piano lessons, and he went with me like once a week. And I actually learned how to read sheet music for piano, which was kind of hard, but I didn't really, like, it took me a long time to learn it. like I wouldn't actually read the music. I would just memorize the parts that I needed to and then just play them in separate pieces until I could actually like bring it all together into a song. So I think that like piano lessons were really hard for me because I didn't really like understand how to actually read music, and I still don't really. So I played piano and took lessons for like 7 years, but then I quit because I didn't really have time anymore. And I didn't really, I don't know, I really wanted to learn the guitar rather than the piano. So once I like I know how to play the piano and like do the finger movements, but I just need to learn the songs to do it. But guitar was like what I really wanted to play, and going from ukulele to guitar was a lot easier.
What connections does music make in your life?
Um, I don't know. I listen to music all the time, like every day. And like when I'm getting ready in the morning, I have my speaker and I listen to music. And I'm always looking for new music to listen to, because I think there's music like just makes life so much more enjoyable. Because why just do stuff in silence when you can listen to music while you do it, like work out or just get ready?
What genres of music do you like?
Pretty much all of them. I really like 60s music, like old like barbershop quartets kind of, and like 90s rock, some alternative like the Lumineers, Cage the Elephant. And I'm not really into pop, but I do like a few like Selena Gomez songs and Taylor Swift songs. And I really like acoustic songs that are just, or like regular songs that are on the radio stripped down to like acoustic. I think they're way better than the ones that are played on the radio.
Does any certain type of genre of music put you in a certain type of mood?
Yeah, I name my playlists after like moods usually. So like if I'm going to bed, I'll listen to like chill music, I call it, but it's just like slower, more quiet music, usually more like instrumental. But if I'm like before a game, obviously we listen to like pump up music, and I love the way music can just get you so hyped up about things. Like if you're listening to a really good song before a game, it gets you so pumped up. And it's like so crazy how just listening to music can change your mood that much.
If you had to pick one role model as a singer, who would it be and why?
Probably Taylor Swift, because she started from a really young age and she actually like wrote songs at the same age as me, 15, and performed and like got her songs like published and got a record deal at my age. And it's like crazy how she like came from like a small town and just grew into this huge celebrity.
Do you think the town you live in has any influence on your music?
Yeah, we do have a lot of good local musicians around here, and there's a lot of places to play out and people that play out at restaurants that we eat at here. And that's always like been fun to come and watch people play, or like it's a big event here because there's not really much to do in this town, so going to watch like someone play out is fun.
What type of events have you like sang at or performed at?
Our school has Karaoke Idol, which is like basically karaoke, but that doesn't really count because I did it with my field hockey team and we sang Get Your Head in the Game from High School Musical. So it was fun, but that was just like a fun thing. But I've also sang at another school event called X Stock, and it's just like a fundraiser for a club at my school. And it was just a bunch of bands played and sang, and I was the only solo person, which was kind of scary because sometimes I don't really like being solo artist. Like I wish I had like other people to play with me, because I think that sometimes just the guitar with singing sounds kind of boring. But it was still really fun, but it was really nerve-wracking because that was my first time I ever like played in front of people, and it was kind of like a crowd. Like no one was sitting, everyone was standing, but it was, and the lights were all on me, and it was like a stage. But it was a good experience and like a good way to kill my nerves, I guess, for performing. And I actually got my first gig at Carson's Woodside Tavern a few days ago here in our town, and I made $133 from tips, and then I got paid by the owners of the restaurant.
Who do you usually play with when you play out, or do you play just by yourself?
I play by myself, but sometimes my dad will play a song on the guitar. That's hard because I'm not like amazing at guitar. He'll play like songs that sound cooler that are hard to sing to if I were playing. So he'll play the guitar and I'll sing with him playing.
Do you find music to be more of a hobby or a potential career path or something to do on the side?
Um, I don't really think I'm like motivated enough with music to like make it a career or anything like that. Plus, I feel like it's pretty hard. Everyone wants to be, if they're good at music, wants to be like a musician and go into that for a career. But I think it'll just be a hobby because I really like it, but I don't really want to spend my whole life doing it.
Um, Tell me a little bit about how music and being a musician has impacted your life.
Um, it showed me that I have the confidence to do more than I thought I could because getting up in front of people and singing is actually really scary. And most people would probably freak out if they had to do that. And I actually don't really get that like super nervous before I sing. I mean, I used to, but now I'm just so comfortable with it. It doesn't really bother me, and it like really helped me with stage presence and like being more comfortable in front of a crowd of people and like public speaking and stuff like that.
Do you have you written any songs or plan on writing any songs?
Um, I'm working on a song, but writing songs is a lot harder than you would think. I actually like I've always wanted to write songs, and I think I'm like I could be good at it, but it's so hard to like get the rhythm down, get the notes that you want to use for the song, like the melody, the lyrics, and like putting it all together, making it rhyme, making it make sense, and like making it meaningful is so hard to do all together into one song.
Do you have any interest from music around the world or instruments around the world?
I mean, the ukulele is from Hawaii, like traditionally, and it's in a lot of music today, like Riptide is on the ukulele, and a bunch of other famous songs that are like really popular in the US. And my guitar is actually made out of koa wood, and that's from a tree that grows at a specific altitude only in Hawaii. And it's such a pretty guitar, and it's so unique, and like no other people can say that they have like the guitar made out of koa wood. So I think that's really cool.
Thank you for your time today.